And it was like scared, and it was like, dear God, this guy's a total psycho. I went out yelling it, like, and it was crazy. Like, you could tell. I was shook. And that's what I'm saying. What do you do? Because I didn't like the doctor. Didn't like the doctor that I saw at week 2. She was a weirdo. Like, I don't even want to go back to that whole facility at all. They're fucking psychos. Dumbass desk people. Dumbass doctor. Bunch of dumbass nurses that clearly don't speak up against that doctor. Because they all just stood around and didn't give a shit if I was alright. And then, like I'm saying, like, he called my mother to try and save his own ass. And I called him out on it again. And it's like, are you kidding me, dude? That's how you run an office? That's how you people act? Like, he didn't call to see if I was okay or anything. Shit's weird. So I really just don't even want to go anywhere near any of that stuff again. That's my point. Let's smoke a joint. Let's roll a joint. Ooh, a new fresh pack of papers. Where are you, bitch? And that's what I'm saying, though. Like, okay, what you also need to understand is that, like, I was so sick the first week, I was, like, delusional. I felt like I was losing my memory. I couldn't walk right. I couldn't talk right. I couldn't think right. I couldn't stand. I couldn't sit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all my functions were thrown off, and nobody took that shit seriously. And, like, I don't even know if it's from just being sick and not eating right, but it's been going on the whole month. Like, the whole month I'm going through all this stuff. If I feel like I'm delusional, like, my brain ain't there. My brain ain't right. Something's wrong. That's what I'm definitely going to do, though. I don't want that dude to ever touch me again. Like, oh, I left that part out, too. When he examined me, the day that he flipped out and went crazy, he was examining it and looking at it, right? And I just, like, closed my eyes and laid back and just let him look at it. And he did not warn me that he went and grabbed one of these gigantic, like, 6-inch Q-tips and goes and shoves it all up in my wound. Didn't even warn me or tell me about it. And did it twice. And was, like, trying to hold me down by the stomach, like, about the belly button. He's holding me and shoving me with Q-tips. And not even warning him. Like, what? No warning? It feels like you're getting stabbed in the guts. Literally. And the douchebag didn't even warn me he was going to do it twice. Not once, but twice. I reacted the first time. And it's like, how you going to not warn me a second time, you bastard? That's why I shot up and pulled my fucking pants up and put it, like, covered it back up. There's no way in hell you're going to rip me open after you just stabbed me and didn't warn me. And you ain't even listening to what I'm saying. You're a psycho. I already felt like he was a psycho. Like, I didn't even know what he looked like, y'all. He wouldn't take his mask off. And he goes rubbling through his wallet looking for a picture, pulls out an ID that's all scraped up and old. It looks fucking 30 years old, and you can't even see his face on the damn ID. So the only way I knew what he looked like was from the fucking internet. And I don't even know how the hell this dude is a doctor. I'm telling you. The experiences people have relayed about him, how are people even still going to him? That's the sad part. Imagine all the people that don't get on the internet, that don't look at reviews about doctors. You know, imagine all the people that just go to him unknowingly and get treated like shit. Like, I feel like I'm lost and don't know what to do next. Like, what do you do next? I was kind of, like, forced to have this doctor just on the spur of the moment. Emergency, you know? And in my mind, I thought, you know, he's the one that did it and started it and did the surgery. Thought he'd be the one to finish it and go through the whole process, you know? It should be smooth. But, you know, nothing in my life is smooth. Nothing can ever be smooth and normal. I was already, like, shook. Like, this whole surgery changed my entire life and everything about me. And now I got a doctor that's a piece of shit that doesn't care. Oh, and he wants to pretend like he's the Hulk. Fucking nutbag. It really pisses me off. Because, like, what do you even do? He does that shit and then thinks he can blow it off with a sorry. And it's like, it just feels like he's done it way more than just me. And he's, like, used to blowing it off with a sorry. Like, no, bitch. I'm not the one. I don't really give a shit about my health and if I'm alive or dead. I've been through enough this past month that it really doesn't matter to me. Like, you've already fucked me over and treated me like shit and not gave a shit and done nothing for me the whole month. So why the hell would I care now? Like, it's not serious to me. It was serious. Like, oh, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just, everything about this guy pisses me off. And, like, I really liked him. Like, I didn't have a problem with this guy And that's why I tried to have the conversation with him. Like, I should be able to talk to him and tell him that I'm having all these issues and complications and I need answers. You know, I thought I should have been able to talk to him because he's the doctor. And you can sit down and have a conversation with me because we got time. You know? That's what I really think it is, a malpractice thing. Because, like, the first week, I'm telling you, I took a picture of it for the first time and looked at it. Because, like, the first week, I was just healing and just didn't care. Didn't even bother looking. But I had somebody else checking it for me, right? So I'm sitting here bored, and I'm like, oh, let's take a peep, you know, take a picture. And I take this picture, and it fucking made me scream out like, holy shit, that looks crazy. And somebody looked at it and said that the picture looks way worse, and that in real life, it doesn't look like that bad. So I guess when the doctor saw it in real life, he didn't think it was that bad the first week either. But I'm telling you, the picture is clear as day. It's clear as day. Wrong. It's clear as day. A picture of what it should not look like. And this motherfucker looked at it in person and thought it was fine. That's what it is too, Allison. He was explaining it on the phone that he thought he could strong arm me into understanding how serious it is. And like, dude, I've been trying to talk to you and explain to you for 3 weeks how serious it is. And I just keep getting cut off and blown off. Fuck you, Rick. You don't want the image, you sicko. You really want week 1 image? That's so gross. Even when I laugh, I'm getting stabbed in the gut. Damn it. Yeah, there's so many fucked up symptoms. Like, I couldn't cough or anything the first week. The second week, it felt like I was getting stabbed when I tried to cough. I'm not sending the images, Rick, you weirdo. Ooh, yeah, it's pretty big, Allison. It is a big wound, and that's the problem, is that it's a big wound, and I don't think that he, like, properly did it up. You know, I don't think he properly closed it right, in the right way, or, like, fully. Like, he didn't use enough of these stitches or whatever. And he made it look worse. Come on now, man, that pisses me off, too. And I don't even think I got the before picture. But I know it looks worse. Yeah, he tried saying something about that too, Allison. That I have a few options and this is, you know, whatever the fuck. You know, and it just reminded me that he said I had options 3 weeks ago before surgery. And when I told him what I wanted done, since you got to go in and do this anyway, do this. He would not. He would not accept my option. Right? So I have all these options, but my option was not an option. And I think it's bullshit. Just like now, this dude's telling me what I had to get done when I was in there. But on the phone with my mother, he's telling her that we got options and we can do different things and this and that and blah, blah, blah. I really think this dude, like, the other thing I noticed, okay, like, I've had a few surgeries and like everybody was like at a normal pace, you know, they walked around, they did things, they hook you up with all these tubes and pipes and IVs, and you know, I've been through these surgeries, right, different surgeries, and this surgery, these people, when they set me up, they rushed me in there and like I was still in fucking horrible pain, you know, and they wanted me to like jump over to the other bed, like from the bed jump to this bed and hurry up, come on, right here, right now. And the bed is this like a foot wide. I'm supposed to get my 2 foot wide ass on a foot wide little bed. Like, what kind of bed is this? It's like they strap you to a freaking board or something, and your arms go out to the side on these other boards. Like, what? Okay, and this time it was also like these people were running around like chickens with their heads chopped off. All the nurses were rushing around me like crazy, like wild animals. You know what I'm saying? So if it started off like wild, crazy people running everywhere around me, everybody was talking at once. Like I think it was 4 people, 4 ladies standing around me. We're all trying to tell me where to move and how to go. And they're all talking and rushing around me at the same time. And like, I'm all drugged up about to go into a surgery. And they just kept rushing around me and talking at once. And when they all at once told me how to move, I was like, I flailed my arms and was like, calm down. Like, you guys are all talking at once. I don't even know what you're talking about. And they looked at me like I was crazy. Like, y'all don't think you look crazy right now? You're running around like wild animals all around me. And they thought I was crazy for hollering out. Like, fucking got 5 people yelling in my damn face where I'm supposed to go and do. Like, it was weird. I'm telling you, I've never been treated so poorly from A to Z through this whole fucking process. And that's why I really 100% cannot go back to the same place. No, Rick, that was not it. Thank you all for good vibes and all that. Prayers are very appreciated. Thanks for stopping by. I gotta go let the dog in. I'll be right back. So, though it was not a good time for me, I'm sure that was a good story for y'all. So at the end of the day, my community post says, I'm not okay. I'm not gonna be okay. And what was the third part? I forgot already. See, sound. Oh, I can't handle it anymore. Dude, I knew that. What up, Banjo? I appreciate everybody being here. Bye. No, Allison, that was part of it too, that the guy never told me to do anything. He ripped the bandages off on day 2, early as hell in the morning. And he did not, he literally told me to just shower and let the water and soap run over my wound. That was the only care he told me to do. Leave it open and let it breathe and blah, blah, blah. What? So I did. I'm telling you. He wouldn't tell me anything else to do. How to clean it, what to do, or nothing. Like, literally sent me home with nothing. I really don't know how to react, though, to this motherfucker. It really just pisses me off. And I want to just walk away and forget it ever happened. But because it's so serious, because this fucking cunt done botched me and left me for dead, I gotta go somewhere and get serious with a new doctor to fix it. Because I am not gonna let this motherfucker keep fucking me over for another 3 weeks, you know? No way in hell.